Hello, welcome to Lefty's Craps. This is Matt. I'm going to roll out the Jimmy Ninja Combo Session 4. I'll show you the board and then we will get started. Here we go. The first session was 140 or 160, I can't remember, so I just put 140. 2 was 715. 3 was 1040. Let's see how this session turns out. This is the Jimmy Ninja Combo. Okay, this is the Jimmy Ninja Combo Session 4. I'm starting with a $5,000 bankroll. I've been going back and forth on that. Session 1, I was just going to do 2,000. Hopefully I don't have to get into any of my orange chips where 1,000 each. Hopefully I don't have to even use any of those, but we'll see. Depends on how much trouble I get into. I am doing a don't pass. I'm going to do it over here by my chip, by these white chips. I'm just using the white chips to track what I roll. That's very easy. I'm acting like I'm at a $15 table, so I'm always going to have a 15 don't pass. Don't pass is a push on the 12, win on the 2 or 3, loss on the 7 or the 11. Here we go. Let's just get started. I'm going to go a little slower because I did have a couple comments saying that they didn't understand what I'm doing. I'm not doing box number bets. I'm only doing hops, but I'm doing it 5, 6, 8, or 9. Those are the hop numbers I'm going to do, and I'm only hopping the easy 6s and easy 8s. I am not hopping the hard ways. So I'm hopping the 4-2 and the 1-5, the 6-2 and the 3-5. That's all I'm hopping. Hop bets are only a 1 roll bet. That's why you're seeing me put like 10. Let's say I'm doing 5 each. I'm doing 5 on the 4-2, 5 on the 5-1. So I'm not doing $10 on the 6 because that wouldn't even be a real bet. You would really have to have, if you were betting a box number, you're betting a 6, for it to be a real bet would be 12. But anyway, not in this strategy. We're doing hop bets, so it's totally something different from a regular way you're played. This is a way you can play. It is a good strategy. That's why I'm rolling it out for the 30 sessions, just to see over time. Here we go, coming out. First roll. And that's a hard 4. So then that is going to be our point. And the wins and losses, the wins are when the puck is off on the don't pass. Now that the puck's on, now we're looking for Big Red. Big Red is the 7. So if Big Red comes before a 4, then I win 15. So there is a tutorial if you need to know more about the game. Okay, so that's 1 roll without hitting Big Red. So I'm going to put 1 chip there, and I'm putting 1 chip behind because that's a loss. That's not any of my 4 box numbers I'm looking for. Here we go. Next roll. Same thing. So I lost 15. So I'm going to take this $15 and I'm putting my losses over here so you can see how much I lose. I still have my 15 on the don't pass. That's another one. I did not hit Big Red, and that is another loss. But we need several rolls to see what we're going to bet. We're just not going to bet after 3. And there's Big Red, which is terrible, because on the come out, when the puck's off, you lose. So there's 15 more. Let's continue. Now I'm going to take those 2 out. And I've had 3 losses in a row, but I haven't hit any box numbers. And there's 1. Hard 8. Okay. So I'm going to put 1 chip in the 8, 1 chip in the 7. Here we go. Next roll. And there's Big Red. Okay, so the puck's gonna go off when the puck's on and you hit big red, the puck goes off to the off position. This is gonna pay 15, so I'm gonna take 15 out of the bank. This is the bank's money over here. Okay. And that's really another loss. That's 4 losses. So, but here's the next roll coming out back to back 6-1. And so I'm going to owe 15 on that. There's the 15 for that. And that's another loss. And we're going to go to the 4. 4 will be our point. But we got to keep rolling. We haven't got enough rolls to even think about betting yet. You need to make sure that you have a lot of rolls. Okay, so that's a 5. So I'm going to put 1 in the 5, 1 on the 7. These white chips aren't for anything. They're just tracking what I roll. And so now I know I've rolled the 5. I've rolled the 8, the hard 8 once. So I'm looking to see if I'm throwing a lot of 8s, what number I'm throwing the most. And that's what I'm doing now. Okay, so there's a 6. So the only one I haven't hit is the 9 so far. And there's another 5. Okay. And there's a 6. Okay, so I've hit the 6, I've hit the 5 a lot. 8 and 9 are the ones I haven't hit. But I want to have a lot of losses. Okay, there's an 8. Now I think I will go ahead and do the 9. So what I'm going to do is how you would bet in this strategy. You would give your money to the box person, the person with the stick, and you'd say, hop my 9s. I'm hopping the 3-6, and I'm hopping the 5-4. This is a one-time bet. $5 each. Here we go. And there's a 5. That 5 is a hot number tonight. Okay. So I'm going to lose $10. So I'm going to take $10 out of my rack, and I'm going to put it over here in the bank. $10 loss. Now I'm going to stay, since I'm only betting one number. You could bet more than one number, but since I'm only betting one, I'm going to stay at that level again. $5 each. 6-3, 5-4. Here we go. And there's a 6. Okay, so I lost again. So $10 loss, and I'm going to go up 5 on each of my hops. Now I'm at $10 each on the 9s, just on the 9s. Here we go. Next roll. 5. Wow, that 5 is hot. Okay, now I've been watching. Okay, and I'm going to owe 20. So here's a quarter, and I'm going to take 5. Okay, now the money's straight. We've lost once at the $10 level, so we're just going to leave it at 10. We're going to have 2 losses, and then we'll go up a unit. And that 5 is really hot for tonight. But I've been watching, and I have not hit big red in 9. So I'm going to do it at least 1 or 2 more times. And hey, looky there. The number that I like. 639. Okay? So my 5-4 is going to lose. I'm going to take this $10. That's a loss. The 6-3 money I win. I get to put that back in my rack. And that's $10. $10 on a hop pays $150. Okay? So I'm going to put this 10 back in my rack, and I need to get 150. And I'm going to make sure I mark what I hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 75. Okay, and that the bank still has that. But I got to get 75 more because they owe me 150. Okay, I'm going to rack that up. And we've been watching. The 5's been hitting a lot, and we finally just hit the 9. And I threw a 4-6, 4-2-6. So I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hop the 2 easy 8s. The 4-2 and the 6-2 and the 5-3. Sorry. Okay. And here we go. Next roll. And that was Big Red. So the 10 I'm going to lose. Okay. Puck's going to come off. Since we hit the point, puck's off. And since we threw Big Red, we win the 15. So the bank owes us this 15. Is going to come back to me. And we're going to start again. Okay. I hit Big Red, and I should have been betting Big Red there because I had over. I'm going to try to wait 10 losses before I bet Big Red. Then I will hop the 3 Big Reds, the 6-1, the 4-3, and the 5-2. But we'll get to that if I get there. I should have been doing it right there, but I was so happy I hit my 9, and I just lost track. Here we go. Puck's off, coming out. New shooter. And there's a 5-2. So that's going to cost me 15 because I'm going to lose on my don't pass. And we're going to go out again. Oh, and I lost my 10. Sorry about that. So there's my 10. And I'm just going to stay at the 5 again since I threw. And there's a 6-3. So I threw another 9. 9 will be our point. Now I'm going to lose 10 again on the 9. And I'm going to go up now. I should have went up already, but I didn't. But now we are. Here we go. 2 easy 8s is what I'm betting. Hop bets. Not the regular 8. I just want to get that straight because I had a couple comments about that they thought I was playing the 8, that I was going to pay $10, I was going to play $20 on the 8, and I was going to get paid $150. Well, that's only because it's a hop bet if I'd hit it. Okay, so I hit the 6. So I'm going to owe 20. Here's a quarter. I'm going to get 5 back. And let's continue. Try to hit that 8. And there's Big Red. So it's going to turn my puck off. I'm going to win 15 on the don't pass. And I'm going to lose 20. So there's a quarter. And I get a 5. And I'm going to go up. I'm going to go to the $15 level on the 8. Now, at any time, you could add in another number if you want. But I'm going to just stay with the 8 for now. I'm not going to add a number. Maybe if I get up a little higher. Oh, crap. Okay. There's a 3. So that pays me 15. I don't have 15 in red out there, so I'm going to take a quarter. And I'm giving the bank 10. Okay, let's continue. Oh, I lost the 30. Shoot. Okay, I lost 30 there also on my 8s. And there's a 5. So I lost 30 again. Point is 5. Let's try this again. Hopefully we can get this. Wow, 5 back to back, which loses a lot because I'm going to lose 15 on my don't pass, and I'm going to lose 30 on my 8. and the puck's going to come off. And we're going to the $20 level on the 8, and your bets are always working. Always working in this strategy. Here we go. Snake Eyes. $15 winner on the don't pass, and it's a $40 loser on the 8. Okay, one more time. $20 level on each of the easy 8s. And there's a 10, so that'll be the point. Here's 50, and I'm going to take $10. And I should have just put all that in there, because now we're going to the quarter on the 8. And there's a 5. Okay. And I lose 50. And we're going to just stay at the quarter level on the 8s. And there you go. 5, 3, 8. Okay. The puck doesn't matter. We're still on the 10. 10's the point. We hit the 8. So let me mark that in my rack. This quarter loses. This is the 6-2-8 hop. But this one wins. 375, plus I get to keep this quarter, so I'm going to put it in my rack. Now I have to get 375 from the bank. There's a quarter. There's the 75. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 200, and I got to get 100 out of my bank. Okay? So we did make profit on that. We kept having to go up. We had to keep going up a unit, but we did make profit. Because there's $15 here, and we had to get 100 out of the bank. So we made at least $75, $85 off of that. Okay. So everything we've thrown quite a bit except for the 8 and the 9. I'm going to go ahead, and I probably shouldn't, but I should probably wait, but I'm not going to. I want to go ahead, and I'm trying to make some money here. So I'm going to go ahead, hop $5 each on both the 9s. The 5-4, the 6-3. Here we go. Next roll. Point is still 10. And that's a hard 8. So that's a loss. $10. Okay. And that's another one on 8. Next roll. 6. Okay. And that's a $10 loss. So there's 10. And I'm going up to the $10 on each of the 9 hops. Next roll is a 6 again. 5, 1, 6. And that's 20. There's the 20. Okay. And we're going to just stay at the 10. There's big red. So the puck's going to come off. The 20 is going to lose. We're going to lose 20. Okay. The bank owes us 15 on the don't pass. So here's the 15 I'm going to get back. I'm going to put 10 of it in my rack. And I'm going to go to the $15 level because I lost twice at the $10 level. So we're going to go up to the next level. Take these out. Okay. Here we go. Looking for a 9. Need a 9. And we're always working. There's a 3. So that's going to That's going to make us $15 on the don't pass. But we're going to owe 30. So there's the 30 that I owe on the 9s. And we're straight. And we're still coming out. We're still trying to get a point. Point is going to be back on the 10. And another $30 loss. And we're going up to the $20 level on the 9. And I'm going to add the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go to the $20 level on the 5 too now. I'm adding it in. Because the 5 has been hot. Here we go. And look what we got. I shouldn't even added the 5. But that's okay. It won. It wins. It wins. So, the 5 all loses its money. The 4, 5 loses its money. The 6, 3 wins $20. And the winner goes back in your rack. So I'm taking this 20, I'm putting it in my rack. I get $300 for that hit. It's 75 on each nickel, just so you know. Might have 100. Might have 100 in red here, which is okay. All right. There's 100. And I only have 50 in green, but I'm going to take the 2 greens. 100 in green. That's 200. One more 100 in black. Man, my lights just blinked again. I hope I lost electricity for like 2 hours earlier. We've been having some storms. Hope you're having a blessed, safe, and happy day. Okay, so that was the 9. And I'm going to continue. I'm going to just stay. I'm going to go 25 each on the 5s now. The 1, 4. The 3, 2. Hot bets. Here we go. And I should have went to the 6. Because there's that 6 again. Man, that 6. Now that 6 has been hot. So I owe 50. There's the 50. I'm going to stay right there at the quarter. Because that was the first one. This is the second one. And bam. There it is. That is exactly what you want to happen. The 2, 3 loses. So it's coming over here. The 4, 1 wins. So I'm going to put this back in my rack. This is a $375 win. Okay. Here's the 75. Okay. And here's 300 out of the bank. Okay. That was a good one. That's exactly what you want to happen. Okay, we didn't hit the point. We did hit another 5, so we got 5 there. We've not rolled a couple. Now we rolled the 5, we rolled the 6 right before that. So we haven't hit the 8 lately, and we hit the 9 earlier. So you want to just start on the 8? Easy 8s. 6, 2, 5, 3. Here we go. And looky there. 5, 3, 8. The 6, 2 loses. That's the loser stack. The 5, 3 wins. For $5, you get 75. I'll put that in my rack. And I'm going to pay myself 75. And I'm going to take a quarter out of my thing and hit this is 100. I'm going to put that in the bank. And I'm going to get a black because I'm running out of room in my rack. I try to keep my rack straight. Okay, so we've hit the 5, 6, 8. Looks like we're back to the 9, right? Okay, let's try it. Well, let's go to the 5. That 5 has been pretty high, hasn't it? It was at the beginning. And it's been 5 rolls with no big red. So we might be throwing big red here soon. Never know. Okay, $10 loss on the 5. There's that. And let's go again, just at the $5 level. That was only 1 loss. Oh, I should have did the 9. See, I was saying 9 was 9. And there it is, 639. $10 loss on the 5. And we're going to go up to the $10 level on the 5 now. Here we go. $10 on the 5. And the 426. Yuck. Alright. Wrong number. Okay, so $20 lost there. There's the 20. Okay. And one more time at the 10. Oh, sorry. Oh, 8. 5, 3, 8. Okay. $20 loss. There's the 20. The stack's getting big. And now we're going to the 15 on the 5. And at any time, you can add another number. You could start, say, if you want to go to the 6, you think, oh, well, I need the 6, or I need the 9, or I need another number. You can, and you could start at the $5 level. You could go to the same level you're at already with the other number. So that's a $30 loss. Okay, on the 9. And I'm going to add the 6, but I'm going to add it at the $15 level. Everything's 15. So now I'm hopping the easy 6s and the easy 5s. Here we go. Oh, 9 back to back. Okay. It's trying to give me problems. But the 9's been very good to me. So that's a $60 loss. There's 50. And there's 10. Okay. We're going to stay at the 15. One more roll. And there's big red. Alright. That was about the time for big red. I just keep forgetting to hop the big reds. So, it's a $15 win. But it's a big loss. $60 loss. So, 50. $60 loss. 5 in my rack. And we're going up to the $20 level on each now. Puck's off, so we have to get a point established, but your bets are always working unless you're going to tell the dealer to turn you off. But on this strategy, always on. Yo 11, terrible. Okay, so I'm going to lose 15 on the don't pass, and I'm losing 80, so 95. There's 100, and I'm going to take a 5. Okay, so everything's straight. Stay at the $20 level and see if we can get a point now. Oh, hard 8. Okay, 8 will be our point. I'm going to lose 80. There's 100. And I'm going to take 20. And I'm going to go to the quarter level. Going up to the quarter level now. Okay, here we go. Looking for a 6 or a 5. There's big red. Helps a little, not much. Get 15, lose 100. Okay, we desperately need to hit a 5 or a 6. And there's the 9. Man, I just can't hit anything. Loss of 100. I was doing good earlier. But now I'm not doing well. And there's Big Red again. Knocks our point off. Win 15, lose 100. And we're going to the $50 level now on the 5s and the 6s. Here we go. And there's a 3, which gives us 15. But we lose 200. Lose 200. We're losing all of our profit now. Here we go. Okay, so now we're going to lose 215 on Big Red. All right, here we go. Come on, 5 or 6. Where are you at? Okay, we're going to lose 200. So, got to cash one in, and they owe me 800. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That pays my 200, and I get 15 for hitting the 3 on the come out, because we still haven't got a point. So we're all set. Still at the $50 level on the 5 and the 6. Come on, 5 or 6. And there's Big Red. Well, this is unusual. We can't get a point, but okay. There's 200 there. And there's 15 for hitting Big Red when the puck's off. And now we're going to 75. 5s and 6s. Here we go. All right, still no point. 1, 2, 15. And I owe 300. 1, 2, 3. Now we're really getting up there in money. Being at the 75 on 2 numbers. And that's a hard 4. So that's another loss. 300. And we got a point. That's the only thing we've accomplished so far. Okay. One more to 75. And 8. Got to cash in another orange, and I'm going to get 700 back. So I owe 300. Okay. This is why you have to have a big bankroll. If you get in trouble, you know, there's some trouble. Okay. I'm going to take all this down. I'm going to start at the quarter level. I'm going to hop all the Big Reds. And I'm going to the $100 level on the 6 and the 5. Here we go. And that's boxcars. That loses a bunch. And got to cash in another 1,000, and they owe me 600. Hold on. Let's do this. I'm going to get 2 $500 chips. They owe me 600. And they get that one. Okay. Another roll. Forget the hops of the Big Red. I'm going to just stay trying to hit the 5 or the 6. And finally, 4, 2, 6. Lose the 5. Lose the 5, 1, 6. That's all loss. This pays 1,500, plus I get to keep that chip. But we are still way down, because that's 1,500 right there. They still have one of our $1,000 chips. Okay? We got some back, not everything, but we're coming back. We should have stopped earlier when we were up a little. Here we go, but we're going to come back. Let's do 50. Let's start at 75. Still on the, well, oh no, we need to be on the 5. We hit the 6, so we're on the 5. 75 on the 5. Let's start there. Here we go. Oh, and I should have bet the 6 back to back because looky there. So that's a $150 loss. There's the 150. Let's go again. Oh, an 8. Wow. Okay, $150 loss. And I'm going to switch to the 9. I'm going to take these down. It hit the 6, it hit the 8. Hopefully we'll hit the 9. That's my hope. $100 each. Hard 4. Okay, we're going to lose 200. So there's a blue, and I get 3 back. 3 blacks back. And I'm going to lose 15 on the 4. Pups off. Still betting 100 each on the 9. 5, 3, 8. $200 loss. Okay. And I'm going to go up. I'm just going to go up a quarter each. 125 each. Here we go. Boom. 5, 4, 9. There you go. Okay. So the 6-3 loses. This wins. This wins 1,500. This is 375, so that's 1,875. Plus I get to keep these 2 because that's the winner. 1,875. 5. There is 75. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 300. So that's 1,875. We're still down about 500. But we got some of our money back. Got some more money back. Okay. All right. And I'm gonna hop the 7s. All 3 of the big reds. Here we go. Haven't hit big red in a while, and there's big red. Woohoo! All right. I'm going to lose the 4-3. I'm going to lose the 5-2. That's the loser pile. This one pays 375, and I get to keep that quarter. And I don't have 75 in small. So I'm going to pay myself 400, and I'm going to give them a quarter. Okay. Now we're only down 275, 285. Okay. Oh, and we hit big red. And so we get 15, but we don't have 15, so I'm going to have to cash in a quarter, and I'll give 10 back. Okay. All right. So now the point's off. We hit big red. We hit a 9. Let's start on the 8. The 2 easy 8s coming out. Here we go. I hope I've explained the strategy a little better. If you didn't understand it, hopefully I explained it a little more. 7 on the come out is a $15 loss, plus I owe 15 on the 8, or 10 on the 8. Okay, we're going to stay at the $10 level. Oh, back to back. So I owe a quarter altogether. But I'm going to go up to the $10 level on the 8 now. Here we go. That's 3 big reds back to back to back. And there, look at that. 628. We're going to lose the 5-3. We're going to win 150 on the 6-2. Plus, I get to keep that 10 and put it back in my rack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. There's 50. There's 100. Okay. And let's start on the 9. Well, yep, 9's my favorite. No, 9's been very good to me. Let's do the 9 again. Here we go. $5 each. And that's why I lose the 5-4-9. I win 75 on the 6-3-9. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we are only down 110, which is wonderful. We're getting back to even very quickly. And not sure which one to do. We'll do the 5 and the 6 again. Well, let's just do the 5. Let's just do the 5. $10 each. Here we go. Hard 8. Not good. So I lose 15 on the don't pass, and I lose 10 there. So there's a quarter. Okay, same bet. 9, neither 9. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, that 9 is really good for me. $10 loss. I'm going up to the $10 level on the 5. Big red. Okay, $20 loss. $15 win on the big red. 5 is the difference. Okay, let's just stay at the $10 level. Pucks off. Looking for a 5. And we got another 9. Wow. How many 9s can you get? Okay. $20 loss on the 5s. I'm going to move them. Well, no. We'll keep the 5s. We're going to go to 15. And the 9's been so hot. 15 on both the 9s too. Let's throw another 9 back to back. There's a 3. So that's a $60 loss. Let's go again at 15. Another $60 loss. And let's go to the $20 level. And I'm going to go to the 8. I'm going to do the 8s and the 9s. Forget the 5. And big red. We almost got it. We just needed one more. Okay. So that's 80. $80 on our 8 and 9. And we get 15 back. On the don't pass. Okay, $20 level, 9 and 8, and there's a 6. Should have went to the 6. Darn. Okay, 80. Oh well, I'm bringing this down. This is all loss. Okay, because I'm gonna go to the quarter level on the 8 and the 9 now. Looking for an 8 or a 9. And we got a 5. Well, I should have stayed with the 5, right? 415 is what it was. Should have stayed there. Okay. $100 loss. And let's continue. And there's Big Red. Still $100 loss. $15 win on the don't pass. And let's go up. $50 on each of the easy 8s and both the 9s coming out. Here we go. 3. Okay, well, 3 wins. I owe $15, but I lose $200. Okay. We need an 8. We need a 9. We need an easy 8 or a 9, and there we go. 6 to 8. Woohoo! That's great. And I always keep track. I stopped keeping track for some reason. Okay, so all these are going to lose. 50 pays 750. And the puck is off. So we lose 15. Let me get that out of the way. Lose the 15. Done. We win 750 on $50 on the 628. Put that in my rack. Let me count out $750. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we were almost back to even. Now we're going to be down, I think. I wasn't raising my bets high enough to cover. There's 100. There's 150. So 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 750. I wasn't betting enough. I should have been going up more. I didn't win enough to get all the money from the banker. I was close, but not quite. Okay. Puck's off. Let's continue with that 9. We're going to just go to the quarter. We're going to start at the quarter because we're still down 220. Okay. Here we go. 9s are working. Puck's off because we hit the 8 and a 6. Okay. $50 loss. Gonna stay right there at the quarter. And there's a 10. $50 loss. And I'm gonna go up to the $50 level on the 9s now. And looky there. 5, 4, 9. 6-3 loses. It goes in the losing pot. And 50 gets a 750 plus these 2. So I'm going to go ahead and take those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's 150. There's 250. And I'm just going to get a blue because they owe me 500. They owe me 500 there. So there's 600, 700, 750. Just to make it easier. Now, we had to take a 500 out of the bank, so I know we're up. But there is 120 sitting there, but we're up. Since the don't pass is a not contract bet, I'm going to go ahead and take that down. I'm going to take this 150, I'm going to put it in the bank over here. And let's count it up and see if we are in profit for this session or not. Get that out of the way because that doesn't count at all. I don't count that. But let me see. Okay, so here's 4. And let me get 2 more. So that's 1,000, 500, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's my 5,000 starting bankroll. All this goes away because I got 2 more pumpkins out for all that. So this is my starting bankroll. That's your profit. Give me a minute. Let's count it all the way up and I'll tell you exactly what it is. Here's 100. Let me show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe for me if you haven't subscribed yet. This is a really good strategy. You can really win some money at the tables with this strategy. So here's 100. Okay. Oh, here. Let me see how many I gotta have. Okay. So 100 in red. If it's the same size, that means it's 500 in green. So that's 600. 1, 2, 3. There's 75. So that's another 100. Okay. 100, 100, 500. So that's 7, 8. Here, let's make sure you can see it. 8, 9,000, $75. $1,075. I don't know how long the video is yet, but you'll be able to see it, and I'm gonna put it in the title. But 1,075, session 4. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all those thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button for me. Remember, God is great. Lefty out.